Would you like me to seduce you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's very hot in here, isn't it? You know, sometimes I feel like pouring sparkling water all over me. Oh my God, look how hairy my leg is! What happened? I'll have to have that waxed. Maybe I'll do it on the show tonight. That would be worth seeing, wouldn't it? Although I have to, once I got my arm waxed when I was in a movie, I was playing that, don't ask anyway, I had to wax my arm. And they waxed me, and when the wax gets torn off, I'm like, ah! Are you serious? It's terribly painful. And then they said, you know, you can have your areas done. I'm like, when do we start? Would you like me to wax you? We've got some fantastic guests tonight. Julie Chen is here, and my favourite comedian of all time in the world is here, the beautiful Eddie Izzard. We'll be right back with the show, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson. Hello, you.
Come on in. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, please. All right. All right. Let your applause die away naturally, as if it were real. Imagine, for example, the professional warm-up comedian who had been out here earlier had broken his microphone. I know. He's like The Who. He breaks his equipment, he just gets mad and goes... Do you know when the Who used to do that with their instruments? They would, like, smash up all their instruments. I'd be like, those are expensive. Who's sorry now? Like, kids are like, what the hell is he talking about? It's a great day for America, everybody. Ooh, I'll tell you why. I was just dancing. I'm excited because it's Bolivian Independence Day. That's right. The South American nation of Bolivia celebrates its birthday today. And, by a weird coincidence, it's also Jerry Halliwell's birthday. You know Ginger Spice from the Spice Girls? Yeah. Bolivia and Ginger Spice are very different, of course. One's got big mountains, economic problems, and is completely dependent on cocaine. And you can finish the joke yourself. See what I did? Hey, there are rumours that Katie Holmes is pregnant again. I know! There's new photographs that show a tiny baby bump, but the rumours were proved false. It was just turned out she had Tom tucked under her shirt. And... It's just a joke. It's just a joke. I don't mean it. Only 2 more days to the Olympics. Hooray! Oh, look how strong I am. Oh, great. I'm really fast. Look how fast I am. Oh, good for you. Anyway, the skies in Beijing are very smoggy, but China says the pollution is just a harmless mist. They made a similar-sounding statement about their treatment of prisoners. It's not torture, it's Pilates. Actually, you know why I'm excited? Not just because it's Bolivian Independence Day, although I'm quite excited about that. No, it's Sturgis Week. This is the week for the motorcycle rally in Sturgis. It's in full swing. You know, it's a week-long gathering of motorcycles and the biker mamas and the men who love them. It's like Woodstock for Jerry Springer people. It's the thousands there's like thousands and thousands of people in this town and no sleeves at all. Take that, Al-Qaeda. Sturgis is a tiny little town, Sturgis. Oh, it's bigger than that, but it's not much bigger. It's a small town, and they're expecting 600,000 people for the motorcycle rally. That's a lot of moustaches and leather. That is like a party at Elton John's house. Now, if you don't know where Sturgis is, and let's be honest, who does? No, I don't. So we'll have a look at. Do we have the? It's in South Dakota. There's the map there. North Dakota, South Dakota, Dakota Fanning, right there, and Sturgis is. It's in there. There it is. There you go. It's all the stuff. We have to get a new atlas, I think. Yeah. It's not just, it's not just the guys that ride the bikes, There's the biker chicks. That's what they call themselves. They're there, too. I like to see a woman on a bike. I like it. I like to do that as well, and then they drive away quick. They're like, oh! They're like, oh, lucky I've got this motorbike, because there's a weird foreign guy going... I do. I like to see a woman on a motorcycle. Do we have a picture of hot biker babes? There you are. Oh, yeah. Break me off a piece of that. Do they always show that photograph of these two fat guys on the motorcycle for the Guinness Book of Records? And I'm thinking, what's the record here? What world record has been broken by two guys on a motorcycle who are overweight? The overweight guys on motorcycles, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, there was who was there yesterday at Sturgis? John McCain. I know. He said some weird things to the crowd. He made a speech, and I'm not making this up. He said he was thinking of entering his wife in the Miss Buffalo Chip contest. Now, you're thinking, now, Cindy McCain's an attractive woman. Why wouldn't he? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the Miss Buffalo Chip contest, which is held every year in Sturgis, is a topless beauty contest. Change your mind now, haven't you? It's very controversial of McCain to say that about a woman who might be the First Lady, but I think it was effective because today McCain got endorsed by Bill Clinton. You look great, Cindy. Anyway, John McCain brought his motorcycle to the rally. He looked fantastic. Do we have a picture of John McCain on his bike? Oh, yeah, there you go. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for a adventure. It's a motorcycle song. I actually have ridden motorcycles most of my life. I love it. I just love the roar, the throbbing, the heat between my legs. Then I get onto the bike and I ride around. I wouldn't go to Sturgis, though. I don't want to go biking with thousands of people. It's better when you're alone biking. It's like sex, better on your own. You know what I'm saying? No one to disappoint. And yet somehow I manage even that. Don't you show me your pity. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm happy. Motorcycles, of course, are all the rage now because of the gas prices. You see the dentists and the accountants all out in their Harleys at the weekend, and you can tell they're not really Hell's Angels. They're too clean with teeth and sleeves. And they call themselves things like Hex Angels and stuff. Gosh darn it, angels. But some of these bikes are very luxurious. They're not really even like motorcycles. They're like lazy boy recliners with wheels. Have you seen them? These big giant... And they've got cup holders and a toilet and everything. Actually, a cup holder and a toilet, but when you're on a long trip, it's kind of the same thing. My bike is awesome. It's called an Indian. I know, it's not very PC these days to ride an Indian into town, but that's what it's called. That's what it's called! It's an Indian! It is, that's the name of the bike. It's a classic bike, no nonsense, it's old, it's loud, it works best when it's freshly oiled. Old, loud, works best when oiled. Remind you of it. All right, to take a break. We'll be right back. And we'll get your motor running. Head on the highway. I'm just excited about motorcycles. I've been thinking about them all through the commercials. Although I was paying attention to the commercials and I was thinking about buying some of the stuff. I like riding my motorcycle because all the great clothes that go with it. You get the motorcycle clothes are fantastic. You know, the leather and everything, but it has a downside. I mean, if you go, you know, you're wearing all that leather and you walk into the wrong kind of a bar, you know, that... I've made that mistake before. Hundreds of times. I might make it again tonight. Will I ever learn? By the way, it is day 3 of Snake Week. All right. We started Snake Week on Monday, and I lost interest, and then we got a lot of emails from people saying, actually, we don't like snakes, Craig, and so we called it off. But I feel, you know, we rented the snakes for the week, so yeah. That's a little fella there, isn't he cute? Oh, it's a lady snake, sorry. All right, do we have time for the emails, do we?
Yes, Craig, that's time. So open your mind for a magical ride on email.
I've got blisters on my fingers.
This is from Izzard in Redding, in California. Izzard. Isaac Hayes. I liked Isaac Hayes. He did Shaft, didn't he? Who is a man who will give his life for another man? Shaft. He didn't sing that bit. A lot of people think, did he sing that high up bit too? Because that'd be amazing. He didn't. He only sings the... And then some girls come in and go, Shaft. This is a different Isaac anyway. Isaac in Redding, California says, Dear Craig, birds fly south for the winter. Do you do anything like that? Yeah, something a little bit like that. I drive home after work. You know, I wish we'd stuck to Snake Week. It'd be better than this. What? I'm kidding. Hey! Snake Week, everybody. They're not real snakes, by the way. Don't worry. I would never handle real snakes in such an obscene way. You know, if it was a real snake, I'd be like, there you go, little buddy. Hey, you want some soda? Sure. Hey, you crazy little guy. What's that? Oh, no, come on, get away. This is from Audrey in Miami Beach, which is in Florida. I've been there, actually. I've been to Miami Beach, and guess what happened to me when I was there? I got a tattoo. Oh, yeah. Do you know the thing about tattoos? When people say to you, did it hurt? You get to say, yeah. But it doesn't really. It's like just someone writing on you with a very sharp pen. It really does hurt a lot, actually. It's like getting waxed. They have to shave the area before they tattoo it. Do you know that, too? Yeah, I got my tattoo there, and I'm very hairy there. Well, not anymore, you know. But I would think to myself, well, what is the point of getting a tattoo in an area where you're very hairy? Because it's just going to grow back in. And then you're not going to see the tattoo, so, you know, you're right back where you started. And then I think to myself, you know, these people that get their, you know, their heads tattooed, and they're like, you know, they're young, like, oh, kill, punk rock and everything. And then their hair grows in, and they go to work in a bank. And they forget all about it, and like 30 years later, and they've got a few kids and driving a little car and everything, and then their hairline starts to recede. I wonder if that's ever happened. Email me and tell me about it. And anyway, this is from Audrey in Miami Beach. She says, Dear Craig, is your studio environmentally friendly? Well, you make two mistakes there. One is that you called this place a studio. This is not a studio, it's a closet. This is a tiny... I know this probably looks like the same size as every other show you see on TV, but that's because your TV is the same size. But in real life, we're smaller than your TV. I'm about 2.5 foot, 3 foot tall. But yes, it is environmentally friendly. You can see we got the wildlife here, there's snakes galloping around. Oh, here's one from Talia in Cincinnati. Talia. Talia? No, it's not Talia, it's Talia. Talia, look, it's T-A-E-L-E-I and a bunch of other stuff. I know a Talia when I see one, and that ain't Talia, that's Talia. She's in Cincinnati anyway. She says, to Craig for the Big Brother 10 segment. Oh, yeah, Wednesday, Big Brother night. Big Brother people will be on tonight. Why don't you ask Ollie and April... I have no idea who that is. Is that people in the house? All right. Yeah, why don't you ask Ollie and April about the free porn shows they're giving to the cameras, the internet, and the feed subscribers? Now, I can't think why I don't watch this show more often. Is that really going on? Are they getting it on? Well, I think my snakes will want to see this. All right. We'll be right back with Julie Chen, everybody. We'll have a look at it. Welcome back to the Motorbike and Snake Week show. I got nothing. We have got a little bit of a regular segment on the show now. Every Wednesday, we check in with the Big Brother house, and we're lucky to have the host of the Big Brother show, the very lovely Julie Chen is here, everybody. I do like your necklace. I love it. It's very, very nice.
Thank you. I saved it for this show.
Really?
First time out of the gate, so I'm glad.
It's very nice.
I'm glad it's working.
It is. It's working for me, girl.
Thank
Hey,
you.
listen, we're not hooked up to the house yet, are we? Are we hooked up to the house? They've not seen us yet. All right.
Okay.
So listen, I get this email,
Yes.
right? It says Ollie and April are getting it on. Is that true?
It is true, and I just want to poll your audience if it's okay, because...
What? You want to what?
I want to ask for their advice on something.
All right, okay.
Because this viewer wants to know, why don't you ask Ollie and April how they feel about providing porn to the internet and to Showtime After Dark? Now, if we ask them, when we talk to them, just keep in mind, they might, you know, stop having relations in the house. So, knowing that, how many in this studio...
No, wait. Look, may I interrupt, please?
Yes, go.
You, shut up. This is, first of all, you made a mistake that this is some kind of a democracy. It's not.
Okay, it's a dictatorship.
America stops at the door, girlfriend. This is Daddy's house. Now,
hey, you're a citizen now.
And I think if this is going to stop them getting it on in the house, I say we don't mention it.
Okay. But I will point out to you, April in the house is the very lovely platinum blonde that you spoke to the first time we did this segment when we went into the house to talk to the house guests.
Right.
You know, very naturally well endowed. And Ollie has become her boyfriend in the house. They started out as strangers, these 13 individuals.
Right.
And Ollie is the guy we talked to last week.
With the orange shirt? So you get the orange shirt.
Oh, was it the polo shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's African-American.
Yeah, with the orange shirt on, I remember. Yeah,
he had the polo shirt
He had the
on.
hat, and he took his hat off, and he had a shaved head.
Yes,
It was adorable.
yes.
I remember. It was good times, good times.
So they are the two that they are kind of girlfriend-boyfriend in the house as of now.
All right, and who's up for eviction this week?
Your favorite, Jesse, once
I like
again.
Jesse. Why does everybody think I hate Jesse? Just because he's adorable and waxed.
He is waxed. Well, He's a professional bodybuilder. So
well, he needs to wax. He's got
right, he needs to wax.
Right.
So that means he survived eviction last week.
Right.
That other pretty girl, Angie, that you spoke to, the girl who was half Korean, half Caucasian, she got evicted last week.
Oh.
But Jesse has been nominated again, which is why you'll be seeing him sitting in one of those green chairs.
Well, should we go over?
Yeah, let's talk to them.
Let's have a look at them then. Hello to the Big Brother house. Hi, everybody.
House guests.
I love you to see you. Listen, I suppose you know by now that we faked the earthquake, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't a real earthquake. It was a real earthquake, but they think it was a fake earthquake, don't they?
Well, we're not allowed to tell them if it was real or not real because they're not supposed to know everything that's happening outside in the real world.
Well, there was
so
some
if they
kind of weird,
it was
maybe fake earthquake, maybe real. You'll never know until you get out.
Well, let's see by a show of hands. How many of you in the Big Brother house think the earthquake was real? One,
Right.
2, 3, 4. How many of you think it was phony and staged by Big Brother producers? The majority of the house.
Wow, that's very interesting. They clearly don't trust you or even like you.
With good reason, actually.
Now, who's up for eviction this week, everybody? Jesse, not again. Say it's not so. Why?
I think you're drawing way too much attention to me.
All right, we'll move on.
I'm just kidding. Apparently, they just see me as a good competitor, and I hope that's why I'm up here.
All right, well, and who else is in the green chair this week?
Memphis.
Memphis?
He is.
Why?
I think it has something to do with the first night we were here, I kind of won a car, so...
You kind of won a car?
Yeah.
He did. He won the first competition of the season.
But you can't use it while you're stuck in there, so maybe this is a good thing.
So I don't even remember what it looks like. I think it was some awesome 69 Camaro, but...
Wow. Is that
Not
really?
bad, yeah,
Is it
so-
That's all right. Is somebody's birthday today, is it?
It is Libra's birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday,
happy
Libra.
birthday. Happy-
Julie, thanks, Craig.
How old are you? May I ask?
Yes, I'm 29.
Oh,
Wow,
you're adorable,
young.
aren't you? Look at you. Isn't that lovely? Now,
Libra's married. She has a husband in Texas.
Right.
And she's the mother of 3. She gave birth 5 months ago to twins.
wow.
And one, it's not a medical miracle, but it is rare. Her husband is Caucasian. One twin came out white, and one twin came out black.
That is fantastic. You know that's technically what they call a sitcom pilot.
And on CBS, that's right.
That's true. One twin is black, one is white. Will they ever get along? It'll be hilarious. Can you pitch that to Les when you go
I
home?
will.
Thanks,
I will.
yeah.
And then we have to say hello to Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
She's wearing a very special outfit tonight,
Really?
just for you.
Can I see?
It is a red unitard.
Oh, that's lovely. You're like one of the Incredibles.
She is like a superhero.
You do. You look adorable.
Thank you.
Now, what do you do in the outside world, Michelle, that makes you walk around or have or even own an outfit like that?
She lost
I'm
a
still
challenge.
wondering that, Craig. I have no idea.
Right.
But I look good in it, right?
The truth behind that red unitard, for Big Brother fans know that this is the 3rd season it's made an appearance.
Oh.
If you lose a challenge, you are reduced to wearing that red unitard for an entire week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She wasn't happy about it,
No,
so
I feel
tell
terrible
her how good
now.
she looks in it.
You actually do look great in it. You really do.
You do.
And you
No,
mustn't be
Craig,
hard on
thank you.
yourself. No,
I
it
look
looks very
fabulous.
nice. You know, it shows off your figure very well. It's nice. Yeah, no, that's
Did
good.
you take a
Actually,
look all around, actually? It looks
Yeah,
better
go
from
on.
the back.
Stand up, give us a twirl then. Hello.
She looks good.
She looks great.
She's great in it.
Yeah, actually, you know what you do? You look fantastic.
Thank you,
You
Fred.
want to probably get some photographs of you wearing that and send them over here.
Craig, I actually want to wear it on your show. If you invite me, I'll wear it on your show. How's that?
All right, well, you know, sometimes we do the show and the cameraman and the audience don't make it. You should come to one of those. All right, we got to go. Listen, good luck. And the 2 of you that are up for eviction, may the best man win. I'm sorry to see you in that chair again, Jesse, but I'm sure you'll be all right. I'm sure... Oh, no, I'm not sure I'll be talking to you next week. But good luck, and may the best man win. All right, we'll see you next week, everybody. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. Are we going to see them next week? They don't get to know.
They don't get to know. They actually, they thought last week when we said, we'll see you next week, they thought we were pulling their leg. See, they thought the earthquake
Do you think you... I know, and it was a real earthquake. Unless CBS actually made the earthquake happen.
No, we do a lot of things, but we could not make the ground shake.
Right. We got to go, but we'll see you next week?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Julie Chen, everybody, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, did you check on the YouTube? I told you last night, look on the YouTube, look for the yes dance. We pulled a little bit off. Have we got it? Wait, you know the bit I like is the bit after that. Do you have the bit after that? Show the bit after that.
Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Ding, 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 ding,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to show you that because during the commercial break, the studio audience, they weren't trying very hard. We were playing music, and they were like, and I'm like, ding, 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 and they're like, My first guest tonight, or my second guest, my main guest, I have a guest coming out now. He's doing the Eddie Izzard Stripped World Tour at the Kodak Theatre in Los Angeles through August the 9th. Please welcome the best comedian in the world, Eddie Izzard, everybody! Less you, more Eddie, please. Hello, Eddie.
Hello.
Hi. Listen, welcome to Snake Week.
Is it an actual Snake Week or Craig Ferguson Snake Week or?
It's not actually a Snake Week in the world of snakes. There's not like knock it off with the snake. What are you doing?
He says it's not Snake Week.
It's not Snake Week?
No, he says.
Let me just check.
Says next week's Snake Week.
I feel such a fool.
According to his iPhone.
Do you have an iPhone?
He does.
Really? Well, I don't want to talk to the snake anymore. Are you frightened of snakes?
Sorry?
You're from Africa. You're from Africa. You should know that.
Yemen's Arabia. It's an Arabic country. I was born in an Arabic country, which means that when I come into America, America goes bananas.
Really?
Yes, because of stuff and things that happen.
Oh, yes, of course. But they know you. They'll be like, oh, no, it's...
Well, yes, but I got 2 Z's in my name, so, you know, and so Izzard just looks like a weird name. It is my name, so everyone thinks, well, that's crazy. But I went back to... I was born in Yemen, in a city called Aden in the south of Yemen. I went back there for the first time since I was a kid. And it was great, and I got almost arrested immediately. It was a little bizarre. I was filming everything. I just thought, I'll film everything. You know, with the new cameras, you switch it on video. I'll walk out of the plane, I'll video everything. I'm on a plane, I'm on a bus, I'm on a tarmac, there's the airport, there's a guy arresting me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
He didn't want it was like a military installation. You know, you're not allowed to film at airports because they think you're going to do something. So
Right.
So, and I was saying tourist, and that sounds very close to terrorist.
Yes.
It's the one word. I mean, you should say friend or hello.
Friend,
or
or Eddie. Even just Eddie, you can say Eddie.
Eddie, that wouldn't actually help.
No.
There's very few Yemeni kids called Eddie.
Well, then they would know you were the one.
Well, they just think I might be saying balloons or something. He keeps saying balloons. Maybe, you know.
Well, maybe that's good, though. They'd be like, he says balloons, but he's carrying a camera. Where are the balloons, they may ask?
And then they'd arrest my balloons.
Yeah.
Keep me and...
Can you take balloons into Yemen?
It's a very balloon-friendly place.
Yeah, but they have very hot weather there, unless I'm mistaken.
Bizarrely hot. It's like the sun just doesn't go away. It doesn't even go down. It just stays there and then comes back over the other way. And
backwards and forwards?
Yes.
Well, that's going to burst your balloon right there. It's going to...
Oh, does it cause shrinkage? Well, we kept them in a super cool kind of cryogenic thing so the balloons could live long after I was dead. And then the balloons would come back, you know, 100 years ahead, and the balloons would go, wow.
And they would be able to store knowledge from our time to help people of the future.
Indeed, and take out bad guys. That's why you bring
That's a
people
hell of
back.
a balloon you're talking about there, mister.
It's called Badass Balloon, and it's.
Is that? Would you ever do a movie called Badass Balloon?
I just made it out there, and small thing, and it's on release in 5 minutes.
That's great. That's the new internet for you, the iPod. It's like it's there and it's boom.
It's very there. No one knows what's going to happen in the future.
Yes,
of course,
you know,
of course.
gypsies do. Gypsies do.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they sometimes sell you flowers and stuff.
No, that's florists. Florists sell you flowers. Gypsies tell you what's going to happen in the future and move from town to town.
Ah, well, they're crazy like that. But it's the little flower thing, and they give the flower, and then you ask. It's a money deal. It's a cash. It's very American. It's very American. It's cash for flowers. It's a whole thing. Everyone's gone very quiet.
Yeah. Gosh, I think they're interested.
Commerce.
Yeah, I've gone quiet myself. So you went to Yemen, but now you're back, and I'm pleased you haven't been here for such a long time.
I haven't been here for 9 years. I was 12 when I first came on.
That's it. I've been doing the show almost 4 years, so it's 9 years since you've been here.
I was. You weren't even doing a show when I turned up at your house. And we
That's
did
right.
This thing, and I annoyed you, and you...
No, you didn't annoy me. You tidied up lovely, and you got everything squared away.
I remember you shooting at me with that big gun you've got, that big elephant gun.
Would you ever have a gun? Because you live in America, you can have guns.
Well, I do have a gun fascination. I understand the gun fascination. I mean, I've talked about this a bit in stand-up. It is a curious thing because they're powerful things, and I like shooting milk bottles off and going.
Yes,
but then.
Have you ever been attacked by a milk bottle or any form of?
I did. That's when I became the Milkman, which was like Batman, but it was the Milkman. And I was attacked by milk bottles, and so I'd go around on a float, and then...
Evil milk bottles?
The milk bottle, but I was scared by the milk bottles, but then I became the Milkman.
Right.
And I could go out, and using all the powers of milk, I could take care of bad guys.
And at the same time improve their dentistry and their bone structure.
I could do that and give them yogurt as an after.
Are you... have you been to Wisconsin?
I'm not sure. Is that a state? Is that a state?
It is a state, yeah.
What's the capital city?
The capital city is Dreamy.
Dreamy.
Yeah, Dreamy, Wisconsin.
I would remember that. No, because I just went through 34 cities in America. I saw more America than maybe a lot of Americans have seen.
Oh, I've seen lots of it. I drive all over it, fly around. Are you still doing the flying? Do you fly?
Yeah, I fly.
I've got the fly.
Oh, what, the actual yourself? Well, I haven't done it for a while, but yeah, I want to do the helicopter thing.
I had a shot of a helicopter the other day. They let me try it out.
Yeah?
It's frightening.
I know.
Somebody could get hurt in one of those things. I mean, they let me hold the little stick and they said, don't move it any bigger than the size of a dime. I said, well, why do you allow it to move bigger than the size? Why don't you just have it restricted to where... And they're like, well, sometimes we have to go around corners. So it was tough. Yeah. So you've been touring, though. That's
I
good.
have been touring.
By helicopter or a bus or a plane?
Bus. I just got in a big, long bus and drove around America. The Bible Belt, the non-Bible Belt, the other belts, all the belt bits.
Garter belt, the
twang.
The twang. Do you go to church?
Did I go to church?
Yes.
No, I don't believe in God. I know it's crazy. Has anyone said that in America? I don't know.
But the funny thing is, when you said it, I went to the bathroom a little bit. I was like, oh my God, you can't.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool on... I believe in us. I believe in human beings.
Right.
I don't believe in the guy...
evidence is all around you.
I have noticed that you never wake up in the morning and say, we've just heard that God's given everyone an extra banana. And that's what I want to see him do. And his track record is a lot of volcanoes...
God is not a performing monkey for you.
That's not... An extra banana is not a performing monkey thing. It's an extra banana. It can make them healthy. It makes all your bone structure all face forward. Like
we meet again, Milkman.
I was also Banana Man. I was attacked by bananas. Anyone who's just get attacked by things when you're a kid, and then you become that thing, don't you?
I know.
There's kids who are growing up and getting bats and throwing bats at themselves so they can get the Batman.
The bat. Is that what happens in Batman? I don't think that's what happens in Batman. He doesn't.
Yes.
No, he doesn't become a bat. He's just got a series of outfits and gadgets. He doesn't have superpowers per se.
Based on bat stuff. Well,
Yeah, well-
definitely the Spider-Man guy. He's got.
Well, he was bitten
Spider-Man,
by a-
Spider-Man, and then the Pigman. They did.
Big Man, I don't remember.
No,
but
that was on Simpsons. He heard Spider.
oh,
Pig,
it's Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig. Yeah.
Can he swing for? No, he can't.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a pig.
I do like The Simpsons. Do you enjoy cartoons?
Oh yeah, I'd like to make my own one because I've been desperately trying to get. Oh, I'm doing one. Eagle. There's an animated one coming out, John Cusack movie, which I play in a twit in there. Right. And but no, I love doing it. That's why I want to shove my comedy there. I want to shove my drama. I want to do drama with me in it, and then do the voices on strange voices in animated stuff.
Do you ever watch the Roadrunner and the Coyote, and you think to yourself, you know, I have a feeling the Coyote's going to pull it off this time?
I think there is one episode where he did, and he became king of Bavaria. I don't think it was the real Roadrunner.
I don't think the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner is set in Bavaria. I think they shot it in Bavaria, you know, before a tax break, but it's actually set in America.
It was one episode, and the Coyote couldn't make it across because his papers weren't good.
Right.
And the Wile E. Coyote became king of Bavaria.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's...
Do you have any children yet?
No.
Okay.
I have nieces. My brother has kids.
That doesn't count if your brother has kids.
No, I know. I know. I'm planning. I'm gonna get kids, but
what about get some later?
Like shop, you know. I'm gonna do some shopping with kids. Do some, you know.
List kids, juice, crackers.
One about that big.
Yeah, but they start off about that.
Starter size.
They're all much the same size when you get them.
They don't make much sense for a while.
No, I know. No, they
I
don't.
prefer them when they pick up guitars and go.
Oh, you mean musicians?
Musician children, yes.
Yeah.
I kind of, well, when they get into talking and saying whoa and playing, you know, just doing stuff rather than wah, that endless wah. And I know some people are really into the endless wah, and I'm sure if and when I have kids, I'll get with the wah.
Oh, yeah, no, you enjoy it when it's your own, but if it's someone else's wah, it's...
No, I have noticed my brother, if he ever gets away from the kids, you know, I don't know, but, you know, I've noticed parents doing that. I'm away from the kids for a bit.
Yeah, they nap.
There's a lot of that.
No, it's true. So the Kodak Theatre, that'll be nice.
The Kodak Theatre, and it's intimate. It's where they do the Oscars.
Yeah, very intimate. It's only about 4,000 seats. It's tiny. Yeah. It's the size of a studio of apartment. What are you talking about?
Tiny. That's tiny in my book because you know, the Radio City musical is 6,000.
6,000.
And in London, I was playing Wembley, and that was 10,000.
10,000? Did you do Wembley Arena?
Yeah, Wembley Arena. Yeah.
Wow, that's 10,000.
Yeah, and there was a 30,000. But there's a German kid called Mario Barth. You can go on YouTube. He did 70,000 at the Olympiastadion in Berlin.
70,000 for stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
I didn't think there were 70,000 Germans that had a sense of humour.
That's a very parochial American viewpoint.
I know!
Because he is American.
Yes.
But also, are you also...
Scottish and American. Yeah, you don't actually give up being too Scottish.
Can you collect them? Can you go around the world? So you've got all of them?
Yeah. Next up is Yemen. I'm going to
No, I think I can get one because I was born there.
Well, I can get one too. I know you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
I would put in a block and put a veto in. I'd say
Can
no.
you actually do that legally
Not
in
that
Yemen?
guy.
All right, we have to stop.
You're not allowed to get one before me.
Eddie Izzard, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I don't care who you are. If you don't laugh at a kitten that farts, you're German. Good night, everybody. Good night.